Welcome to episode 527 of Fourth and Jawn. I'm Gail Saunders here with the Tims, Tim Kincaid and Tim Armstrong in the building. I know Evan Hearn is on his way, but happy Friday to y'all. Obviously, it is it's a game week. It's a game week every week, but it's a home game. It is Club Jawn. For you tailgaters out there, we'll be in Lot G2. We'll get into that. We have some tailgate sponsors jumping on the show tonight, but obviously it's the preview show. You talk about big games. You talk about how many big games the Eagles have been through as the season is we're almost halfway through the season. We talk about the Chiefs game, big game. Talk about opening game, Cowboys. Oh, yeah. You talk about the Rams blocking kicks for the dubs. You talk about the Packers in Lambeau, like we were there last week. Packers in Lambeau, and we win. These are big dubs. The Lions, they are next on the list. We always talk about the gauntlet. We have gone through the gauntlet of said good teams that we've beaten. I say we because we're the fans that show up. Yep. So I say that to say that the Lions are the next team on the litmus test that I like to see where we stand as a football team. I think this is an opportunity for us to show who we are. Even though I kind of think I know who we are. But in general, I think we're a team that is trying to figure out who we are at this moment. Yeah, the identity part. I think the defense is coming right along. But
no doubt.
Offensively, I think we're still trying to figure out our identity. Obviously, with a new coordinator, Philly doesn't want to hear it. I don't think AJ Brown wants to hear it. I think the team collectively has taken questions, whether it's players, coaches. I think I've had enough of the AJ Brown talk. I think moving forward, I think we're just going to allow AJ Brown to get back to where he needs to be. And I think he's frustrated. I totally get that. I think what he's saying, I'm not mad at. I think he needs to get more involved. I do think he's got clouds over him. I do think if you get Devontae Smith in certain situations, I'm always going Devontae. And I do think Dallas Goedert has gotten his due. So at the end of the day, when you got other people feasting and not named AJ, it's not always a bad thing. It's just that's where the ball needs to get to at that moment. But again, I think we could be very, very creative with his usage. So moving forward, I think it's a good place to be in. Teams not knowing who we are offensively yet. Little Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. But I don't know about you. Shout out to Mr. Evan Hollywood Hearn in the building. I mean, how are you feeling, man? I mean, this is a big game this week.
I'm feeling pretty good. Hopefully, it's going to be more planned and less chaotic than my entrance into this room. I literally went to sit down and do this show and spilled my fresh cup of water that I just poured myself all over my laptop. I had a little panic for a second, and then had to regroup and jump into it. But I'm feeling good, man. Yeah, sit here in the prime time. We got Club Jawn going on this Sunday night. That'll be fun. And it'll be a big matchup, man. I think we're catching them at the right time. I mean, you were talking about some guys, that aren't gonna be playing for them. Kirby Joseph, Terry and Arnold, and Sam Laporta. That's three massive losses for them. I mean, Terry and Arnold, him and Quinion are going to be talked about together their whole careers. I wish we would have seen that. It's not head to head with two cornerbacks, but when they're both out there and playing, would have been good to see. But yeah, man, looking forward to it. I'm feeling confident. I think the Birds win this one.
Ooh,
both of y'all speaking for the true fandom and for the face of the Eagles. I'm third here with you guys, man. I'm hyped about this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm ready to run through a wall for this joint right here because we had the podcast a couple of nights ago, and I was the one saying I was on the fence with the whole AJ Brown thing, and I know we don't really want to talk about it, but there's one thing I need to say. I went back and I watched the interview that he was doing during our podcast that he was speaking about it, and he said something that really was like, okay, I'm going 70% where AJ on this one is because he knows that this offense is really expensive, and we're driving a Ferrari, but we have a Dodge Neon engine, and we should be putting up mad points. And there was something that he really said that connected with me, and I was like, okay, where it restored my faith. And he said, I don't think it's fair for fans or anybody to take a screenshot of a play where I was open down the middle. He was like, it's not fair for Jalen because Jalen, one, had the ball has to go to a certain area, a certain spot where the ball belongs. And two, he's got people, he got D linemen, 250, 280 pounds, massive guys in his face. And I said, you know what? He wants what's best for this team. And so I'm going to say this. I back AJ Brown up now. I've seen what he was talking about. I understand what he's saying. The way he's going about it, I wish it was a little bit more of inside the house. But in today's age of new athletes and social media, and it is what it is. It is what it is. And Tim, you actually said what you said about it was it is what it is. And I think that's where we're going to have to lay our hands on at. And I'm just hoping that KP, if you've seen his presser, that like, yo, listen, dog, you got to get it together now. Like this is it. I mean, it has went far as AJ Brown is in practice and Big Dom and the dopest NFL owner in the NFL, Mr. Jeffrey Lurie, is having a conversation with AJ. And AJ is just basically telling him, like, yo, you pay for this, and I want to give you what you paid for. And so I totally understand where AJ's coming from. And I definitely they need to get some fire underneath KP's ass, man. It's time to go. Because you're not going to go into playoffs like this. And you can't just put it on the defense.
That's go ahead, Tim.
So I did the same thing that Kincaid just brought up was we saw that interview popped off while we were on the podcast the other night. So I'm sure everybody saw it afterwards. But the big thing is somebody posted a side-by-side. And if AJ had not had the certain situations he's had before, everything he's saying was factually correct. Because a few weeks ago, Lane Johnson basically said the same exact things. The problem is Lane Johnson didn't get on Twitch. The problem is so if he had popped off and said that and had the conversations he did, I'd personally be excited that the C's on his chest because he's just speaking his mind to that point. Everything he said was factual. So coming into this game, we cannot force the ball to AJ, but if he's in the right read, let the offense flow. If it gets to AJ, he's got to make the best of his targets and make sure it happens. But the last time that all the hoopla was brought up, it felt like Jalen was trying to force the ball to him, and he wasn't in the best spots. He was just running slants, and they were running two-man, one over the top, one underneath, and he wasn't getting extra yards for the yards after catch. But with that being said, with the injury report this week, Laporte he's a safety blanket. He's a huge piece of that offense. When that report came out and said he was out, I definitely felt a certain type of way. So, I mean, I'm excited for this week. It's a Sunday night game. Tailgate's going to be a party. Everybody's going to be there. Come out, have fun. Let's go in and get another dub at home.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask Eric. Eric asked what time the tailgates are starting this weekend. I was having a brain fart. Is it 12? The gates open at 12.
So
1?
I sent a screenshot. The gates open at 1. So it's 7 hours before.
What up,
So
Eric?
do we usually go at 2 o'clock?
We usually do an hour
Yeah,
after.
usually
we can
ready
set
by
up.
then. Yeah,
So I should say 2 to 7. That's okay with you guys?
yeah.
But Ev, you were about to go say something. I know.
No,
Eric was
I'm
asking.
the AJ Brown thing. It's not that I don't understand his point. It's not that I don't think he's correct. It's a matter of you have the C on your chest, and while what you're saying may be correct, there's a level of needing to read the room. While you know what I mean, you mentioned how Lane Johnson had alluded to similar things. Yeah, well, Lane Johnson doesn't have a microscope over top of him right now. AJ Brown, you think about what the media has been talking about the past few weeks. It's AJ Brown. How is his relationship with it? He was talked about pretty heavily leading up to the trade deadline. The microscope is on AJ, whether he wants it to be or not, and he needs to, as a captain, be able to recognize that, in my opinion. And this is like just not the time or place when you are the first team in the conference to be making these waves, in my opinion. And so of course I think AJ Brown is arguably the most electric player we have in our offense. I think AJ Brown is a massive asset in the fact that anytime you throw up a 50-50 ball, it's not really a 50-50 ball. He's more times than not going to come down with it. He's an elite athlete, but it's just creating unnecessary waves right now that don't need to be there.
Yeah,
Can
I mean,
I
as
can
much
I
as
can
much
I
as
rebuttal with that though? I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
one
My
sec.
bad.
I just think if you guys listen to Tony Dungy, he did an interview with John Clark. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Great analogy. It's a great opportunity to listen to a Super Bowl winning coach, Tony Dungy, speak on something that he knows well of the situation that we're dealing with. 2-star wide receivers in Marvin Harrison Jr. You know how good he was.
Yeah. Reggie
Hall of
Wayne.
Fame. Reggie Wayne. He asked those guys, if I told you guys would catch 0 passes and we make it to a Super Bowl and win, would you sign up for that? And they both raised their hands. And they talked about, this was at the beginning of the season, about buying in and about Marvin Harrison understanding that Bill Belichick is going to take away the best player on the field and not let him beat me. Bill Belichick took Marvin Harrison away, and who had the biggest games? That was
Reggie
Dallas Clark and Reggie Wayne. And Marvin Harrison, he said, was mature enough and a leader of that locker room to know that this is part of you're not going to be the guy if they're going to put a cloud above you. The other guys have to eat, and this is where we are. And I get it can be frustrating. But again, this is part where we're gonna let them figure it out, and hopefully that happens on Sunday.
If I could just add one more piece to it too, because there's also this growing thing of people I see that are Eagles fans that are growing weary of AJ Brown, and I get it, like getting weary of the antics. But at the end of the day, he is a top flight wide receiver in this league, and whether he's getting the ball or not, he demands the respect of the defense. There's a bunch of people that, talk about Smitty could handle this on his own. Smitty wouldn't be having the season he's having without AJ Brown being opposite of him and demanding that respect. So, like, Smitty is an elite athlete too, but he's got pressure taken off of him by AJ Brown being on the opposite side of the field from him.
And that's basically what I was gonna say. I was gonna basically say, like, and you alluded to it. And you know what this perfect analogy is? You ever seen a meme where it's a woman in a pool and she has 3 kids and the 2 are like happy and the one is like drowning?
Yeah.
That's J-Dot. J-Dot is drowning. He's not getting the ball. He's not, and he's going about his business the right way. And it's like, oh, this is a team thing. I mean, Dallas Goedert, he's having a consistent year. He's leading. He's leading. Yeah, he is. He's back to being Dallas Goedert that we drafted at I think it was at North Dakota State, the Jackrabbits.
Right.
Like, this is somebody that we seen and we were looking at. We were like, damn, like, if only he can stay healthy and put this thing together. And he's putting a great season together. He's leading the team in touchdowns. And it just goes to show, man, you have to have a team surrounded by you. And I'm just getting it's a lot of the whole AJ things. And if you look on pundits and things that are going on in the side notes, you see other people, oh, Jalen's being carried. Jalen, but they're not talking about where the games where Jalen is just routing up these defenses. They're not talking about that. They're going to talk about, the bad stuff, even though he's 7-2. It's just crazy.
I mean, I kind of like it. I like the downplaying of Jalen Hurts by the not. I mean, it bothers me like to see them do that, but I'm like, I like that they do that, so it can keep them humble. And when it comes time to winning a Super Bowl MVP, so be it. You can get your regular season MVP. But I'd rather have an SB MVP. Kashante Che says the Floundering Eagles will still run through any team. No, my thing is, as they figure it out. The fact that they're figuring it out as we speak, offensively, obviously defensively, we've added some pieces. Jalen Phillips, the run defense is sound with Nakobe Dean now. Teams aren't running a yard. Their average is down probably a yard less with Nakobe Dean back. We have elements that we haven't had all season with Nolan Smith, BG, Phillips, and Nakobe Dean all playing together. That's a whole nother level that national media doesn't speak to. Also, if you look at our offensive line, it has not been healthy as of late. Look at this. Cam Jurgens full. We got Landon Dixon full. Yep. We have Lane Johnson full participant. Tyler Steen also full. I mean, that's obviously players are going to be injured at this point. But are you? What's the most exciting about that injury report?
I got the best one.
If I'm being real with you, it's Cam Jurgens. I'm not trying to be the number one Toth hater out here, but I mean I've made my point clear every time we're going through the season. He to have the full offensive line starting, that's going to make all the difference for Saquon Barkley and a struggling run game as so far this year. So to have Cam back, I'm very excited for that.
Now, I do want to say that with a grain of salt. The only reason is I'm just as excited, but he's been out for a few weeks. When you move these pieces, don't expect for the flow to be automatic. So I have full expectations, but at the same time, if you see some hitches in the giddy up and takes a little bit for things to catch up, don't be shocked by that right off the jump.
Let me counter real quick. A lot of people said that the tush push without Jason Kelsey, we weren't going to skip a beat. Cam Jurgens comes in. We have the best tush push season that we've had, minus Kelsey. Just saying. Cam Jurgens, that guy.
Touche.
I think I'm with you on that one. And then I need more Lampkin, baby. I need more Lampkin. I want Lampkin at fullback. I want him at leading that fullback and blocking. Yeah, no, I just want him leading that fullback and just hit somebody.
I'm with that.
Saquon just take off.
I was thinking about this the other night. How awesome would it be if Fred Johnson went in a tackle and you put Mailata back there fullback? That'd be fun to watch.
Also, awesome. You want tush push, huh?
Just boom.
Mailata taking. You know what? Mailata taking a touch. I feel like it has to happen at some point in his career. Just with the rugby background, man, you can't over the course of his career give it to him one time.
We already got 2 touchdowns from Lane, right? Being the tight end.
Yeah.
It's time for Mailata. I want to see Mailata just grab somebody from the helmet and just push him down, hit him with a Spartan hit.
Speaking of talented running backs, even though nobody actually spoke about that, but I have to, we got to give credit to the Lions right now for being pretty explosive. Their running back tandem and Jamar Gibbs and
Knuckles,
David Montgomery.
That is like I think that's the real thunder and lightning in the league right now. I think obviously you want to shut them down. It's easier said than doing it. But if you look at their L's this season, you keep the Lions pretty much under 100 yards and they're going to catch an L. So Like obviously, you got to slow them down. You talk about the Packers. The Lions they lost to the Packers. They had 46 yards rushing. Against the Chiefs, they had 98 yards rushing. They took a L. Against the Vikings, they had 65 yards total yards rushing amongst those guys, and they took a L. So obviously, stop those guys in the rushing game, and you have a good chance of beating the Lions. I'm thinking. Well, I mean, what are your thoughts?
No, I think that's a solid game plan. I just think that Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, that is a tall task in keeping them under 100 yards. Those are both pretty good running backs, Jahmyr Gibbs especially. I think that we have the linebackers to be able to make it happen. Like you said, we're coming back healthy. But you mentioned some of those teams that they have lost to, and coming off that Green Bay game as a team that just played Green Bay, that's a tough defense, man. That's a really tough defense. So I could see Green Bay having success in that, them also being a division opponent. I just hope that we can mimic that same success.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is just going to be able to contain the whole running game with the screen game. They did lose both of their coordinators, but it's like they're not skipping a beat. And Dan Campbell, man, you got to give it to him. Man. He's a good coach. He's gritty.
I like Dan Campbell a lot, honestly.
And he's a leader of men. Yeah, and his team follows him. So, and he gives them he gives his team the identity. He challenges them. So, they're not going to quit. They got a lot of injuries. They're not going to quit. This isn't going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy type of game. But this is going to be something where I think it might be a dogfight. But I think with the Lions secondary with a lot of injuries, and they do have sometimes they have a leaky. They let a guy pass them. We can probably I fully believe that we can take advantage of the air control.
Now, Sewell being questionable, that's a big piece as well. Penny Sewell isn't 100%. But the one thing that do you guys take into any account the fact that Dan Campbell took over play calling last week, and he plans on taking it over again this week? Do you think that changes that offensive game plan? Do you think that makes a major adjustment?
They're still 100%. Aggressive, though. They're still aggressive, and they still do trick plays.
I mean, you know their tendencies, and obviously we know they're playmakers. Obviously, I mean, J-Mo is a field stretcher. Amon St. Brown is he's a volume guy. He's leading with targets. My guy Isaac Tesla is in the building. Who's Flashla?
How do you say it? Because all the announcers say Tesla. There's like an emphasis.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that. They say Tesla.
There's an accent. So apparently,
there is an accent. Okay.
You see, he's Flash.
I will say though, with the injuries to Detroit's secondary, what is this screaming to you guys? Because there's something jumping off the page to me. This is a Smitty 150 game, bro. This is a Smitty 150.
Yes. I mean, you talk about their depth. I mean, who do you again? Like if you're down two, I mean, Amika Robinson's dealing with a hammy as well. He's questionable, but Terry and Arnold out. You got Kirby out.
Don't they have Jeremy Chin?
So I mean, just the fact that he's out. Two of their starters, DJ Reed, I don't think they're gonna risk bringing him back early from his recovery. So that right there is great news to hear. Talk about Dallas. This speaks to me as a Dallas Goedert game too. He'll be a great option. But just want to let you guys know we do have some tailgate sponsors coming up soon. We have used guys in the building talking about what they're bringing to the table, and then we have our girl Karen, Philly Goes Nuts. Y'all don't know about the boiled peanuts, but Karen's gonna let you know about that.
I'm excited to try that.
Pretty soon.
I've heard that's good.
I know. Actually, me and Karen spoke yesterday. Kind of spoke about your bad habit with the beer and peanuts.
Crunchy beers.
Crunchy beers.
It's a delicacy.
So maybe you can share your
It's a
crunchy
Pittsburgh
beer.
delicacy.
You can share that with Karen, and then Karen. It could be like a jersey swap kind of
I
situation.
bet you boiled peanuts in some beer would
I've
go
never
hard.
had boiled peanuts. So.
Either have I. I'm
Okay.
interested to see.
Actually, it's a
Is
Virginia.
there like multiple flavors and stuff?
I tried it for the first time down south. I went down south this year.
I've
on
heard they're
vacation.
great.
They have them like we would get taquitos from a 7-Eleven up here in the Northeast or something like
Yeah.
that. They just have containers of boiled peanuts and just get a cup, put them in there, and just get a spoon. There was spicy and regular. I tried both. I mean, it wasn't anything where I was like losing my mind over, but they were good.
Okay.
I mean, it's cool that obviously she wants to help give back to the community and share what she's doing. She knows that it's not as big a deal down south as it I mean up here up north
yeah.
as it is down south. So it's definitely a down south kind of thing.
Like Texas, Alabama, Atlanta type thing.
All the states I just drove through, I saw 100 billboards for boiled peanuts.
John says a hard pass on the crunchy beer.
Oh, well,
Well,
you
I'm
haven't
with
lived
you.
yet, John. You haven't
I'm with
lived
you.
yet.
I'll
This is
try
my little
everything
brother.
once.
Listen, I love my little brother, but yeah, I ain't with the crunchy beer. B.
I tried it.
You tried crunchy beer?
Yeah, it's not it's nothing to
Your face explains it.
Is it the same way you felt about my pickle shot? Is it the same way you felt about the pickle shot, Gail?
it's just a whole bunch of soggy. Imagine it's like soggy. It's just like
It's not soggy at all. That defeats the purpose of crunchy beer.
I was about to say,
You're drinking too slow.
Is it salt? Does it soft up the? It softens up the peanut.
Well, you know what's crazy is I told my coworkers about it too, and the one dude, God bless him for trying, but he sends me. I tried the crunch beer. I don't get it. He put just the full beer, like the shells and everything. He didn't crack the shells open or nothing. He just put the full peanuts in the beer. I'm like, that's not how you do it.
Not everybody.
You think I'm just chewing on
Hollywood
peanut
herb,
shells out here? That's crazy.
Now Carl says mostly Louisiana. See, Carl knows.
Okay.
I've
been to Louisiana like 10 times. I've never heard of it.
I was driving down to Myrtle Beach. I was driving down to Myrtle Beach on a golf trip. We drove with us, and it felt like every place I stopped had it as an option.
Yeah.
Now Robert says it's pretty big here in South Carolina.
I can see that.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I mean we do have Karen on her way about to talk about the nuts. But also we do have Chris Lee coming in with cookies this weekend. Shout out to Chris.
Such a shot. That is an amazing shot.
What shot?
You gotta give it to him.
In the group chat, with this whole table.
Yeah. Give it to Chris.
Like when
anybody didn't see it, check out the picture Chris Lee posted on his Facebook too. It's a good shot.
Shout out the shot, man.
I would bring it up once I get a second. But talking about Jared Goff. Now Jared Goff he's been pretty solid. He's a guy who he's got a QB rating of 117. We're talking about a guy who everything looks good when he's upright. We do know that with Jared Goff, pressure bust pipes. And I think this is the week that we get a little National Geographic scene, but this time it's the Eagles attacking the Lions from all ends, nibbling on the ankle. We got one on the neck, and then we have
trying to pick them up.
And then we have Jalen Carter, Mr. Breadman, like in the middle. That's I want to see the interior blown up, and it's they have a great opportunity to do that. I mean, if you think about their depth, if you realize their left guard, Coyote, I used to call him ayahuasca, but Awasika is their starting left guard, and I think he is going to get his is justice.
It's so yeah, I mean, and you look at guys like as we predicted and really counted on with Milton Williams leaving, we were counting on Moro Ojomo to take that step up this year. And I thought that was a pretty awesome highlight from him that was circulating this week with just him pretty much calling out the inside zone that Josh Jacobs was about to run. So, our guys are not only enormous, but they're absolute dogs in the film room as well. So they're smart. They're able to identify how the offense is lining up. And I completely agree with you, Gail. I mean, especially I think if Fangio, he doesn't blitz very often. I would love to see him get after Goff early and often in this game, get him rattled, and then just have him, them relying on Jahmyr Gibbs to carry them. And if you could shut that down, man, I really think that you can stifle that Lions offense.
Yeah, no doubt. When I heard the pressure breaks pipes, I heard the Jay-Z line, and then I heard a little bit of David Bowie. Dun, 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 dun. We need that. We need some pressure. With that being said, though, I definitely want to say this. I need the Kobe Dean for more blitzing. Oh my goodness, bro. The way he can rip through a defensive line, bro. I mean, an offensive line is so crazy. He gets back there in like 2 seconds. And then in addition with Jaden Phillips, and then you got Breadman, and then Majomo, that's a recipe for disaster for Detroit Lions. And then you got coming off the edge on the right with Nolan. So from the, and I will say this, and I didn't say this last podcast, I owe some props to Adoree Jackson. He played his butt off. He played really well, but I need you to stay consistent. Consistency is the key, man, for him. And we'll see. But the defensive wise, you've woken up. The beast is woken up. The beast is woken up.
Talk about beast waking up.
In full swing right now.
Talk about beast waking up. That is peanuts, spoiled peanuts waking up in Philly. Okay, that is the way. Now, if you guys, like I said, if you want to go figure out why you should be nuts over boiled peanuts, we have a QR code on the left side of the screen. That is Karen's IG page. That goes right to her page. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you come to the tailgate and try the nuts. That's really what it's about. I mean, so we're bringing to the stage Karen from Philly Go Nuts. Obviously, she's going to tell us more about what she's bringing to the table at the tailgate. Shout out to you, Karen.
Hello. Good evening,
How are you?
everyone.
How are you,
doing
Karen?
great. I'm doing good.
See, I need you to tell our viewers out here. We got viewers all over the place, all over the world, actually. I need you to tell us why Philly should be nuts over your peanuts.
So Philly should go nuts over these peanuts because I'm bringing something that's totally unique and different to the city. It's definitely a Southern snack, but the Southern snack is going to be taken over on the north side, and that is boiled peanuts, not roasted, not fried, boiled. Yes, I am providing all different flavors outside of just original and Cajun. I have Obey, I have lemon pepper, I have garlic herb. Also, if you come out on Sunday to that good tailgate, I'm going to have something very holiday fitting. I wish somebody could take a guess. I don't know if somebody would get it right, but
Eggnog?
trust and believe. I think you should come to the tailgate. It's going to be something very special and different that is going to be fulfilling, adding to the flavors of boiled peanuts. So Philly, go nuts.
I do have a question.
Sure.
Since you are in the holiday spirit, right? Because I can just feel oozing. I can feel it. Is it
Here we go.
somewhere eggnog?
No.
Peppermint peanuts.
Peppermint peanuts?
Peppermint peanuts. Now that's something different. No. It's more something that's more of a filler. So it's going to add to the peanut.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about
What?
Anticipation is at a high, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
actually really
Yeah.
excited to try. I'm
Using
excited to
a
try the
little
Cajun one.
One thing I
Cam
am going to say,
jerky.
I don't know if it's going to give it away, but it is affiliated with the color green. And of course, Go Birds is all day long. So green has
Jalapeno?
to be, what is it?
Jalapeno?
No. I'm gonna leave it up to Sunday, November 16th. Go
Okay.
Birds, Phillies go
Okay.
nuts, and we're gonna provide y'all with the good flavors.
Okay, so we got someone from Egypt, so she's coming from Egypt to come try the peanuts as well. Pumpkin pie.
Sure.
Darren says pumpkin pie nuts.
No pumpkin pie nuts. I might have
Okay.
to do 24 hours. Some work in
Do
the
sweet
kitchen.
potato pie. You do sweet potato pie. Stop playing.
Turkey peanuts.
She
said-
said green, everybody. She
It's
said
green,
green.
guys.
I said green.
You
I
going
can't
stuffing?
think of
You going
anything else
stuffing
that's green.
or dressing, depending on where you're from?
No
Green bean
stuffing.
peanuts.
You're getting close. You're getting close.
Green beans?
So not green beans, but
Spinach.
Asparagus?
Spinach?
collard greens.
Collard
Oh.
Wow.
All
Wow.
right,
Okay.
damn, I gotta take my black card
That's
away.
wrong.
Damn.
Philly greens.
Damn.
That's what we're calling it. Philly greens.
Collard green.
Love that. Love
I
that.
See?
love greens, man. My mom make the best greens. It be hot sometimes, but my mom make the best greens. I love me
Yes.
some greens.
Now,
Can we
is
get
boiled
some-
Neck bone or
peanuts
turkey?
something new
Neck
to
bone
you
or
guys?
turkey though?
Ham hock
You put-
peanuts.
Yeah, ham hock or turkey neck.
No, turkey, turkey, turkey. All turkey.
All right,
fine.
okay,
All
all right. Gotta watch
turkey
the blood
now.
pressure. I see.
Yes.
All right. So I mean that's cool because we get to combine your love for peanuts and the Eagles in the tailgate. So I think it's gonna
Yes.
be a cool thing. So make sure you're looking out for Karen. She'll have a setup and everything.
Excited to try that.
I'm excited. I'm excited to try it, Karen.
I wish I was
Did
getting
you
on
guys
the
hear
plane
some
to
of
go
those
home. I'm trying
flavors?
to
Did you
try
guys
some
hear some of
collard-
those flavors? Lemon pepper,
Collard greens, bro.
Garlic
First
herb.
of all,
garlic
collard
herb.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear
Yes,
you.
you can.
Can you hear us?
Okay.
Well,
We're excited
Karen,
for the
let
flavors.
let everybody know where they can find you, your socials, and before you get out of here, let them know where they can find you at. Okay.
She said you can find me at goodbye.
What-
Sorry, technical difficulties.
Oh, it's all good.
Okay.
Karen, you let them know where they can find you at. Before you get out of here, let everyone know where they can find you at. People are asking, do you ship as well?
So currently at the moment, no shipment, but that will be posting soon. If you just follow my IG page, Philly Go Nuts, literally how it's spelled out, everything Philly Go and Nuts NUTS. You'll find me pop up as a green logo with a character on there, and that's me.
All right. Well, we appreciate you joining us, and we appreciate your time. I can't wait to meet you in person on Sunday. All right. Go
Yeah, it's
Birds.
gonna be a good combo. The birds and boiled peanuts. Oh man,
There we go.
dare to
What
be
was it?
different.
There we go. Thanks for having.
Go Birds. Thank you,
for coming.
Karen.
Go Bears.
Go
Thanks for jumping on
Birds.
with us.
Go
All right.
Birds.
Bye. Yeah, that was awesome, man. She was great. Good energy. She's ready to go and give back to the people. At the end of the day, it's always great having new folks added to the mix. We do have Ryan coming up in a little bit, but we like to speak things into existence on this podcast. Obviously, who our offensive MVP is going to be against the Lions, because we do think we're going to have an offensive MVP. This game, I'm feeling confident.
Say it with your chest.
Anyone say want to start first?
Yeah.
I mean,
started?
I
Gail started.
yeah. Go ahead, Gail.
Saquon Barkley.
Okay.
Saquon.
think
What's he
Saquon-
going
I think-
for? What's he doing?
I think we got a buck 05, but I do think he's going to crack off a run. I think they're obviously going to try and shut down the run. I think we do have all our linemen playing this week, healthy, as healthy as they can be at this part of the season. But I do think Saquon Barkley he's in line for something.
Okay.
I'm really speaking this one into existence.
I'm continuing on the breakout Devontae Smith having the best season of his life. Train $161 and a tutty.
Real Pacific
Going
too.
off.
61. I see you. I'm gonna go with poetic justice, and that's gonna go with number one, him, Jalen Hurts. I feel like he is, um, he's keying in on his game, and he's gonna be ready to, to dot the Detroit Lions defense up. So
I'm thinking he might not have a ton of receiving yards, but I think Dallas Goedert's going to have a big game. I think he's going to be the security blanket with a lot of over the top coverage. He's going to be sneaking underneath, so I'm going to go with Dallas Goedert.
All right. We have Big Perk chiming in. He says, "Smooth criminal." Darren says, "Saquon. If we're gonna pull out the dub, we're going to need the run game on point." He goes for 130, according to Darren, in a pair of teddies. We got Rich from all the way in Europe talking about Ayo. I would like to just because if you go to an Eagles game live, you'll see how, I'm not gonna say petty the crowd is, but they will his first big play, he's gonna get the biggest standing ovation. It's going to be and it'll be petty, but it'll be like, we still
there
love
you go. Yeah.
It's gonna be a we love you.
Yeah. It's because I care. It's because I care type of attitude.
It's gonna be the biggest attaboy.
Yeah.
I mean, is it that hard? I mean, if you listen, I listened to Saquon talk today, and he said, it doesn't mean anything to him. He's like, I talk to AJ every day. It might be something different to you guys because you don't hear it, but this is what we expect from him. And I think if you're a perfectionist and you know that you can be your best, I think that's the thing that's frustrating to him.
Yeah.
This is what Jordan Mailata said. He said it's contribution over. He said something about a contribution over. It's something about there's a quote that Jordan Mailata basically said. It's based off of contribution. It's not about like him not in stats per se. It's more about like, if he doesn't feel like he's contributing, that's where he has a problem.
Did you guys see Jordan Mailata's oops that he brought up on WIP? Anybody catch that? So apparently he's been calling the coin toss for a majority of the season. He hasn't won yet.
Oh.
He won this week, called it, won it, and the coaches said, we're going to defer. He got so excited. He said he blacked out and said, we want the ball. And Zach Bond was like, no, stop. The ref was like, wait, who's making the call here? And then finally, Zach Bond cleared up Jordan. He said he came back down to earth. He said he was so excited, but the coaches on the sideline said, what are you doing? We told you exactly what we wanted to do.
But and to add on to your your segment with AJ Brown, Gail, we all play sports, right? And we've all went to practice and then preparation and film, and there's, with the professional side, there's no reason that you shouldn't be ready, because you're in the facility. You have tape, practice, working on injuries, soft tissue, things like that. So the amount of time that he puts on his craft, he wants it to show up. And I understand that. I totally understand that. But I think, and I speak for everybody else, and this is what Ev was basically saying. It was just like, you have the spotlight, and what you did going on Twitch or going on, especially with a rival, you went with a Commander streamer and said, if you got me on your fantasy, let me go. Like, that was it. I think that was like the major part of the thing. And then it's been like every week, it's like, bro, like even the Minnesota game, you know what I mean? Like, we won, and he was the key component, the reason why we won. And he was like, you use me, but you can use me wrong, or something like that. Some along the lines of like that. You're saying, it's like, okay, can we just have a break, a week of just having a good moment and feeling good about winning? But I understand where he comes from, because he's like, bro, like, they pay me all this money. I put in the work. I do everything they do. You ask me to. and I say one thing, and it's like, but it's the one thing every week. It's something every week, bro. You know what I mean?
Using me, but not using me.
Yeah.
Okay, it sounds like a great song.
It sounds
anyway,
like an R&B song, straight up.
we should make it
Yeah.
AJ Brown hits off
Most
of his tweets.
Just take the thriller, like him laying on it and doing,
Yeah, something.
Put his face on the thriller, something like that.
So your defensive MVP, I think I'm gonna go with we'll go Quinyon.
Of course, you're gonna go with your son. Look at that face.
You know, I haven't paid child support. I just want to let you know that I'm still a good father.
My dad.
I'm still a good father.
20-some years behind.
But he's you know, so
see the
proud of him.
resemblance. He's mad taller than you.
Shout out to everybody in the comments or whoever during the game. I always get a text and they're like, "Man, your son, man, is playing out of his mind right now."
Did you hear what Asante Samuel said the other day about him?
What did he say?
No.
Oh, he said, "Hey, he's like, I don't care what y'all say, y'all." He's like, "I know you guys like Surtain and Sauce." He said, "But that kid Quinyon, he the best corner in the NFL. He can off coverage, on coverage. He can do everything. He can follow you, everything. And he's like, he can put your hands on you. He'll put them paws on you. As soon as you come out that break, it's a wrap." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right."
You think we see Coop at all outside this week?
I think so.
That's who I'm going with for my defensive MVP. That's who I had picked. I think since they've had 2 weeks in practice, Carter's probably got acclimated a little bit.
Right.
We've been missing the tackling in the secondary, and he's not in the nickel. I feel confident that there's not going to be a lot of run after catch or deep runs if Coop's back there and he's able to come in for a tackle. So I think Coop's going to have a big game.
Coop, huh?
Go ahead. Sorry, Ev. I didn't go, but you go ahead. My bad, Ev.
Defensive MVP. I mean, I doubt it's going to be the new guy 2 weeks in a row. I'm going to go Nakobe, man. I think Nakobe Dean, he has been just a solid part of this. And he was getting disrespected in the beginning of this year. Talk about, he's going to have to work his way past Campbell to get back out there. Like, Nakobe is the heartbeat of this defense right now. He is a true leader. And on the third down blitzing, I think he's going to cash in a couple times this Sunday. So I say Nakobe.
Since Gail went with his son, I got to go with my son, Zach Bond. This is going to be a Zach Bond game, and I guarantee that he gets an interception. Or
guaranteeing it.
Guaranteed.
Wow.
I pity a fool.
Shout out to Darren. He got the quote exactly right. He says, Malata said, contribution over credit is what they spoke about in the locker room. So contribution over credit. That's really where it's at. But let's hope that it is what it is. I think when you have a tailgate, it's we all contribute. It's we all come together. We have Tim Armstrong throwing people out of the club. Sometimes we have Prime throwing people out of the club and getting on the mic and moving people around for photos. Then you got Ev slinging the cheesesteaks per usual, and then you call on the mercenaries, the free agents, Jalen Phillips of cheesesteaks here. We have used guys Philly in the building.
What's up,
how
guys?
you doing today, man? I mean,
We're doing good.
You've been an MVP this tailgate season.
No, man, the MVPs are you guys. I mean, I don't think that a lot of other cities really understand the tailgate, fandom that exists in Philly. And you guys putting on a tailgate, giving out cheesesteaks, giving out beer, and not charging people to come in. That's the MVP move right there. You know what I mean? So I think, I joined a team of MVPs, which is why we're here.
Now, while you're here, I mean, like, tell us about you guys, Philly's cheesesteaks. I mean, tell us what you guys are about. What makes you guys different than all the cheesesteak spots out here?
So to be honest with you, nothing. Right? There's really nothing that makes us different or sets us apart necessarily from anybody else. There's so many good cheesesteaks in the city. You got Del Rossi's, you got Angelo's, you got Skinny Joey's, Verona Pizza up in Bristol, I think. So nothing really, but I've just been born and raised Philadelphia, right? I've been making cheesesteaks. My parents have been making cheesesteaks in the kitchen since I was kids. I've been working at pizza places and cheesesteak spots all through high school and college, and I just love the atmosphere of providing something for somebody that makes them happy. So I'm a one-man shop, you know what I mean? I saw an opportunity and a gap in West Philly for proper upscale cheesesteak places. There's the difference between your rectangle cheesesteak patties and fresh sliced ribeye, and that's what sets apart Angelo's and Del Rossi's and all these places. So yeah, we use fresh sliced ribeye. We use fresh seeded bread every day from Lysio's. Obviously the Cooper Sharp American, you kind of can't go without that. But we just wanted to be, something in Philly that could bring joy to the Philly residents, and what better way to bring joy to Philly people than cheesesteaks,
Now look,
Absolutely, man.
there's a QR code to the left. Now, if you guys put your phone up to that, that'll go right to Ryan's spot. You can find out the menu. You can get some banging ass cheesesteaks. Not just you have like
Some specialty creations, man.
Yeah,
Let us-
yeah, that's more
talk,
what it's
talk about what you're cooking up this weekend, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
more what it's about. We do all kinds of specialty sandwiches. I do a limited run thing that'll go. It'll be like once a month. I'll change out limited run sandwiches. Last month, and the sandwich that we're going to be cooking on Sunday, our bacon ranch chicken cheesesteak, which is killer. I mean, we use fresh Hatfield smoked bacon, fresh chopped chicken breast. Great ranch dressing, Hidden Valley ranch dressing, all in those Lysio's rolls. But we do all kinds of specialty sandwiches as well. Next month, we're going to be doing the chicken Caesar cutlet sandwich that kind of took the world by storm this year when the Phillies were playing. Had that famous John Kruk quote there, the if I ever become a vegan and punch me in the face. And that popped online. So we're going to do the chicken Caesar salad sandwich next month, as well as the sandwich we did last game, which was the Italian sausage of peppers and
that's
onions.
awesome.
look at this. Hey,
so-
look at this. Look at this real quick. Looking like a
Oh, there you
rock
go. Yeah,
looking fresh,
frying
too,
it up,
looking
frying it up.
fresh.
And shout outs to what's his Instagram handle? Harambe Chill, or I forget what his Instagram handle is. That took a lot of those pictures down there. But there was
This.
a
Hey,
guy
this
down
this
there
one
last
was me.
night.
That
one was you? Oh,
This one was
proper.
me, yeah.
Okay, good.
Come on. Come on.
So yeah, we just we make a bunch of different sandwiches. We have fresh cut boardwalk style fries. I grew up going to Wildwood and eating Pearlie's fries, and everything fresh sliced and fresh cut that day, hand cut. I don't buy frozen fries. And that was just incredibly important to us, was just to be able to find something that I loved as a kid growing up and be able to make those sandwiches for everybody. So yeah, we got a little bit of something for everybody when it comes to use guys, and we're pickup and delivery only. So we're in West Philly, right off Fairmount Ave, right near the zoo, Drexel University, UPenn. But we offer pickup, delivery, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. We have delivery on our website.
I got one question.
Yes, sir.
So I'm from Jersey, but now I live in Arizona.
Okay.
Do you have Go Belly?
I do not.
I need one.
The hell's
I
Gold
need something
Belly?
in Arizona, B.
The hell is Go
So-
Belly?
Yeah,
Go Belly.
It's
Go
a
Belly's a way
restaurant.
to.
right?
No, well,
Say it
Go
again, I'm
Belly's a
sorry.
way to ship. Go Belly's a way to ship the most popular foods from different regions. So you can have them shipped to your house. You can order
Yeah.
cheesesteaks from Philly, have them shipped to your house, and they freeze.
Yeah, but how does it sit from how does a cheesesteak from Philly sit all the way to Arizona?
So basically, what they do is they cook it, right? And then when they cook it, they put it together. They wrap it up and then they put it in a basically like a foam container ice chest type thing.
Yeah.
And it's like a 2-day, maybe shoot. I've ordered it several times. I get Philly cheesesteaks ordered from Philadelphia to come to Arizona. I've done it like 3 times.
John Rockefeller over here.
No, actually,
He's got a
it's
private
funny.
jet for his cheesesteaks over here.
That's hysterical. Well, look, man, we can. How about I'll ship you out. I'll ship you out some rolls. You can get ribeye at any grocery store.
I appreciate it because that's all about the water. That's what it's about.
That's it, bro.
Yeah,
I'll send
That's
you
all
out some
about the air.
seeded
I live in
bread,
Arizona, bro.
and you can just go to any grocery store and get some ribeye and some Cooper Sharp, and as long as you got the bread, you're set and ready to go.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Ryan, where do you fall on the gobbler sandwich? I feel like you big on the gobbler?
So it's funny you said that because I just got
you're a sandwich
gobbler
purist. I'm
from
curious.
Wawa. Yeah, because I've had a lot of people asking if I'm gonna do like big the smash sandwiches where you put like onion rings and mozzarella sticks and chicken fingers and all that stuff. And like, man, I'm not anti gobbler, but to me, a gobbler is just meant to be made with leftover Thanksgiving dinner, right? It's not like, I'm just gonna go get chicken breast and organize a gobbler. I think it's a time of year thing,
For sure. Yeah.
So I don't hate it. I think it's good. I won't sell one. It's a lot of work. It's messy. They don't ship
it's
well.
plenty of ingredients for something that probably a few people would order. Yeah.
And it gets all mushy. I mean, with the cranberry and the gravy, it's not a good shipper, So I do like a good gobbler, but I've never been a fan of those. Let's just jam everything into a sandwich and then people will like it. It's like, how about you just, like you said, purist, man, just keep it as simple as possible.
Sometimes less is more.
Especially if you're trying to make something that is authentic, like a cheesesteak, right? Like I don't, I get that people do, Wagyu beef cheesesteaks and, it's 100, there's one in Philly. It's like $145 cheesesteak or whatever it is. I'm sure it's great. But if in the reality of things, if you put it next to an Angelo's or a Skinny Joey's or one of our cheesesteaks, then you make this ribeye cheesesteak, it's not $85 better, right? It's just so. I think when you're making something like a sandwich, like a cheesesteak or a chicken cheesesteak, or really any just basic sandwich, sausage and peppers. We do a really good peppers and eggs, which it's like a big thing in Delaware County. So I think you just keep it simple, man, and make sure your ingredients are good, right? If you keep it simple with shitty ingredients, it's tough. But we use the best ingredients that we can get, and we're proud of that. So no gobbler sandwiches will be on our menu, but I will be eating one in about 3 weeks for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, Ron, you could talk cheesesteaks just as good as you probably could talk the Eagles. I mean, you willing to join us for the rest of the show? Or are you?
I can stay on for a little bit. Yeah, I got to actually get ready to go do some bath time here with the kids. But the one thing that's just been on my mind all day is did we just lose a 3rd round draft pick for fun now? Is that what's happened with if he's retiring and we gave away a 3rd round
pick
draft or 6th round pick? Do we just relinquish that pick now?
I was asking Gail that too. Like, if he doesn't play for you at all, is there takesies backsies on that one?
Yeah, can we be Indian givers and be like, never mind, you guys can keep him. He didn't really play for us at all. But yeah, look, I've been going to the Birds games with my dad since I was a kid. He's had the same season tickets we have now since his dad was a kid. And I'm more of a baseball guy. I love football. I can't speak it as well as I can baseball. So most times I try not to embarrass myself. I'll watch it. I can speak my way through it if necessary, but I'm sure on a podcast like this, I'd be picked up as a fraud pretty quickly.
So did you grow up at the Link or did you grow up at the Vet?
No, the Vet, man. The Vet. I remember, man, I must have been, my first game, I was probably six or so, give or take. And I remember waking up early as hell. At the time, my dad had, I think like 9 tickets that were all seated together. And yeah, I'd wake up, it was 6 o'clock. We'd wake up at 6 years old. We wake up at, 7 in the morning, get down to the Vet at 8 o'clock. It's freezing cold. Yep. They're grilling on the little round, grill with the briquettes and throwing the ball out. And I remember sitting there with my dad and all of his buddies. And it's just something that we've always done. And the Vet was home for Phillies and the Eagles games and everywhere I went. And, my dad and my brother are so into the Eagles. I mean, they're like, you guys, the Birds lose the rest of their day. Like, you don't speak to them. It doesn't happen. So I kind of was born into the bleeding green and I always will, but I definitely am not versed enough to sit and talk stats about football, unfortunately.
It's all good. We're talking our underdog. Just pick a player who is going to be give us an underdog performance, and before you get out of here, your
So
underdog.
who is an underdog that I think is going to put on a good performance?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to call him an underdog, but if you call all of his mistakes that he made the last game, I'd really like to see Mailata come out and stop jumping off sides to call other people off sides. So, it's not necessarily an underdog, but I'd like to see him come out and actually start making the plays and the blockages that he's supposed to, instead of, getting us 15 yards of excess penalties throughout a game. I feel like everybody treats Smitty like an underdog, right? I feel like like they were saying, they forget that he won the Heisman, but it's hard to say with our team. I mean, I think you have on the offensive line and our wide receiver. I mean, can you call AJ an underdog if he catches a pass now?
This
I mean, with
season,
what's
I
going
think so.
on?
Yeah.
So I think we have such a stacked team of good players that it's hard to talk about an
Pinpoint an
underdog. I mean,
underdog.
it's tough, right? So I'd like to see some people come out and make better plays that they haven't been making over the last 2-3 games. I mean, look, we won last week, but that game was atrocious. So I'd really like to see the whole team come out and start really working as a unit, especially Jalen and AJ there, because I do think he's a big asset that we haven't really been using. Is there personal reasons behind that? I don't know. We never will. But I'd like to see AJ get some passes this week, and I'd like to see Jordan stop jumping off sides.
Now, Ryan, for those of you guys who are watching again, there's a QR code on the left side of the screen. Make sure you follow that. That'll go right to Ryan's website at Use Guys Philly. Ryan, let them know where they can find you on your socials before you get out of here.
Yeah, so we are at Use Guys Philly on Instagram and on Threads. We are Use Guys Philly Cheesesteaks on Facebook. Our website, www.useguysphilly.com. We have direct ordering right from there via Uber Eats partner. So we are a small business. Like, you're looking at the owner, operator, cheese slicer, onion cutter, cheesesteak maker right here. I do everything by myself. So the best way to support us is to place your orders on our online store so that DoorDash doesn't take 30% of our money. But yeah, you can find us on all the social media platforms at Use Guys Philly.
We appreciate you guys for clicking on the link and following and buying cheesesteaks, and all the people that are going to be taste testing at the tailgate. We appreciate you, Ryan.
Yeah, we appreciate you. And again, thank you guys so much for having us on board, for this fun ride. Again, you guys are a great group of dudes, and I'm honored to be part of it. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Go Birds.
Likewise, man.
Thanks,
Go
Ryan.
Birds.
Go Birds.
You guys enjoy the rest of your
Sunday. Go Birds.
I'm
man.
waiting on that bread. I'll be waiting on that bread.
Yeah, we have a resident hater asking where he can get the bread at. We don't ship to the West Coast, guy. Just kidding. Well, I'll get the information for you people.
Unless you're Kincaid.
Actually, you can call Britton Covey. He'll tell you. Pete Nathan.
Yo, was that him sitting on Breadman's shoulder the other day?
Yeah.
Did you see that in the locker room?
Like a little kid. Telling you that's gonna be our new special teams coach. Watch.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sure.
I can see that.
Watch, my guy. Who's your underdog for this week?
My underdog.
I got one.
I got one.
Man.
And Perk took it. Every time it seems like me and Perk are on the same exact page. I think that Detroit's taking their special teams for granted. I think Xavier Gibson's going to have a big day in the return game.
Wow.
That's a
I
nice
like that.
one. That's a nice
I like that.
I'm going to go Reed Blankenship. I think he gets an interception.
Reed Blankenship, underdog. We have Darren says Jahad Campbell. We got an underdog. Makuba, 2 interceptions. I think that's a good underdog because I feel like they're gonna test the rookie and see if he takes the cheese. I still remember that interception he had in KC. That thing brought new life in that stadium. It pretty much shook the core of the fans, and they never recovered. But shout out to Recover. Ooh, look at that.
Nice.
Shout out to Recover, man. Recover is 180 is the only organic sports hydration on the market, and we are excited to partner up. So y'all know Recover 180 has 0 sugar added, 20 calories, 2 carbs, USDA organic coconut water. Make sure you hit them up at Drink Recover, and make sure you use the hashtag Hydrate Better. I got my strawberry banana today, and I also have my
watermelon.
The very berry.
I'm just walking around my house, and it looks like the land of bottle
coverage.
Oh, yeah. Yo, my daughter does the same damn thing, and then she's been taking them to school, and all the kids are like, "What are those, Ari?" And she's like, "Oh, my dad has a sponsor." So I go pick her up from school.
And like,
yeah. Mind you, I used to work at the school. I used to be a coach at the school. So now they're like, "Yo, you see Mr. Kincaid? Like, he's so sports drink." I'm like, "It's not." I was like, "It's a sponsor, the pod, and a couple of kids actually a couple of kids subscribe to the channel." So shout out to Sun Valley Academy.
This guy,
good kids, man, good kids.
This guy, we have to send out some recover to some people. Also, shout out to us. Can we do that?
Yeah.
So I mean, for those asking, if you look at the left side of the screen, we have merch. So if you want one of these shirts here, these 4th and Jawn Athletics, we run this Jawn. You can just hit the link. I got it in the mail, so I was the tester to see if the graphics came out pretty good on it, and they did.
Came out pretty good. Yeah,
and it's a good deal actually. Like if you get them at the right time, you can get a hood for $20.
How's the hoodie? How's the hoodie though?
That's good. I got room. I got the XL for my chubby ass self. You know, XL. I know you guys are 2XLs. Evan's XL. So this is the chubby.
Why you gotta put us out like that though?
Because this is chubby ass podcast. Somebody needs to get some cardio going.
Hey, I went to the gym this morning, by the way. Okay, I went to the gym.
Hey, Pete Nathan. If you just point your phone at that QR code, it brings you right there, dog.
That looks like the same QR code that's been up the whole time. Is that bringing me to peanuts? Is that bringing me to you guys?
It's
if you're on your phone, if you hold your thumb against it, it will pick it up.
Wow. Technology. Yeah. I love technology.
I just ordered mine Tuesday. When do we do a pod?
Chat room.
Tuesday.
Always in together.
Anyone know that? Wednesday because of the travel.
No.
You never know. You ever seen Napoleon Dynamite?
Of course, it's classic.
You don't remember that? Classic. You don't remember that?
Is that where he says the vote for Pedro and does a dance?
What's that?
Is it the scene where he has a vote for Pedro and he does a dance?
Yep. It's at the wedding. It's at the wedding.
Oh, it's at the wedding.
Yeah. Darren.
My man he married the do-rag.
Yeah. I love that. But Darren, we will not have any at the tailgate, but this is the only way. Unless I go out and get it done. This is the way. This is the easiest way. But shout out to you guys. Yes, we don't get all the credit. T Public handles it for us. So we get a portion.
Yeah, we get mine.
Small portion. But it's definitely easier than your boy running out.
Having a warehouse, having a storage unit, full of shit.
That gets expensive. Shout out to Uncle Rico. That's right.
What up, bro?
Shout out. I mean, we appreciate the support, man. It's at the end of the day, it's anyone wearing the brand is kind of shocking for me because I don't really. If I see you in the street with a hoodie on, I'd be like, wow. That'd be kind of crazy.
Don't do no hood shit, please.
Just don't rob a bank with a 4th and Jawn hoodie.
No such thing as bad publicity.
And then you get locked up. And then they got you in cuffs, and you're like, "Go Philly, go Blue."
Shout out to Full Patrol. Like, yo, hold up, son. Yo, come on, man. Don't be stitching.
Any other any storylines that you think need to be talked about that haven't been talked about yet?
I mean, I do want to get you guys' opinion on this. This offense is 1 week on, 1 week off. Do you have any doubt in your mind that KP can put this thing together? And as we go down the stretch of the season, because this it's November, so going into these are playoff games from here on out.
Yeah,
I mean, so how you guys feel?
I think it was very refreshing to hear I don't want to say outside perspective now that he's an Eagle, but Jalen Phillips coming in here, and I was listening to him after the post game, and he was talking about how what was really refreshing for him was that on both sides of the ball there was never any panic, and everybody just seemed like they knew what their job was. They knew that they were going to be able to get it done. It was just a matter of time. And so that sort of mentality, while the results haven't been there, it seems like the mentality is there. They know they just need to kick it into gear. I think that this team, we've seen what they're capable of. Like when they are on, they're really on. So it's a matter of just finding that right week. I think that for anybody, which I understand people that think about Brian Johnson and that collapse of that season. But if I'm being real, I think that Kevin Patullo, if I'm weighing the two against each other, I think Kevin Patullo has been more steady than Brian Johnson was. I think that he's been more creative than Brian Johnson was. Do I think that Kevin Patullo right now is the long-term option? He's the option right now. I don't know. I think that you have to reassess at the end of the season. There's a crazy amount of talk by people that want to get rid of Kevin Patullo. And when you are knocking on the door of potentially going back-to-back and winning Super Bowls, you don't do that by firing your offensive coordinator while you're in first place in the conference. That's not how you're going to repeat. So you have to ride this one out, and you have to just be patient, see what happens. And if he ends up really underperforming in the playoffs, then you have to take that into consideration. But as it stands right now, I have confidence in him because I really don't have a choice but to.
I hear you. Dope hat, by the way. Dope hat.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you, Ivan.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I mean, realistically, I want to put people's peace of mind. The reason being is because we went into this season, everybody got the schedule sent to them. We just went to Green Bay. And when I came back the day after, I wasn't feeling great. We have not had a consecutive home game this year. We don't have one on the schedule. We have not had a normal week where normal functions happen. You know what I mean? And you've heard retired NFL players say they miss the structure of the NFL after they roll out. So that is a huge piece for these guys to be able to get into proper techniques and practices and everything like that. So not being able to be in a rhythm and being thrown in every direction. I still think the fact that we, out of the 7 teams that are currently in the NFC playoff picture, by the end of this next few weeks, we will played every single team except for the Seahawks. So this is not an easy schedule. This is not something that when we saw it open up, it was going to be a guaranteed, and we're 7-2, where a lot of people were going the other direction. So my confidence in this team finding their way, especially with that injury report that we saw where there's a whole lot of full participants, I'm getting more and more confident as the weeks go on.
I'm just me personally. I don't think it's a finished product offensively. I think even defensively, I think adding the new pieces in, it's exciting to watch those guys get to work. It was funny to listen to Fangio talk about Phillips, kind of compared him to Neiman Marcus. You know, if you shop at Neiman Marcus,
it was Nordstrom, not Neiman Marcus.
Oh my God,
it's the same thing.
My bad. Neiman Marcus.
I thought
you said Nordstrom.
Thing.
No, it's Nordstrom's.
Okay.
So Nordstrom's. You get good stuff. So I mean, obviously, he feels like he's got himself a good player in Phillips, and just kind of like for him to just step off the plane, just been an Eagle for like 2 days and give us that kind of production. That he led the group in snaps, while the other guys get their wings. Nolan Smith is still coming back from injury. BG got him 10 or 15 snaps. It might have been 10 snaps. I mean, he held it down a minute, and then I just want to also just give a big shout out to Jalix Hunt, man. I feel like he's bringing a certain type of energy that from a young guy you like to see in their second year take that next step, and I think he's going to benefit from a lot of these pressures. I think the way that he comes in, I think that's a beautiful scene right there. I think I'm waiting. This is the game where I want to see Jared Goff have that look of like
have some Eli face
when Jalen Carter gets his hands on it. I need Carter to get some hands on Goff earlier in the game just to get him shook up. Because if you watch Jordan Love last week, he looked like MC Hammer in the pocket. Oh, like he was threatened the whole game. So some people are like, who's MC Hammer? That is these old heads, man, talking about
too legit to quit.
Well, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing Phillips' interviews, it tells me a lot about our locker room because everybody's questioning if people are a disarray or something like that. I went down a little deep dive and watched some of his interviews in Miami. He was never a negative guy, but he wasn't bubbling. The last few interviews he's done, I know when you go from a losing team to a winning team, it changes everything. But his demeanor is he is happy to be here. And he seems like he likes the culture, likes the squad, happy that he's back in the Fangio defense. So, I mean, that made me feel a little bit better about the air quote questions of the locker room that were going on.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that he's going to be for this run that we're about to go on as we head into the postseason. I think that Jalen Phillips, more and more weeks under his belt here, is going to be that much more of a crucial piece. Going back into the Vic Fangio system. I mean, you talk about him being happier. I mean, like you said, he went from a team that's perennially going nowhere every year, for minus the couple years they had a little bit of success, to being back with the coach that he performed the best at in his rookie year. And also, by the way, the Eagles are a Super Bowl contender. So, I mean, he's loving life right now.
Darren says one good hit on Goff early and he will sail balls the rest of the game. Antonio says Goff is a statue. That is a hip hop quotable. And then Bob says loves Vic.
Do you think this is like a piece where we took it there in 2017, 2018 with the running back?
This is a piece that what was the question?
The piece that we remember, that final piece that we got in 2017, 2018, a J.J. Do you think this could be that move?
I think it's one of those.
I think he's more similar to like a Chris Long type of thing, except he's definitely younger.
He's younger. He's 26 years old still.
Yeah. No, I know that. But I'm talking about how Chris Long, I guess more so because Chris Long was more so a role player at that point in his career.
Like he's coming here to be a star.
Yeah.
You think
but I think that it's still a heavy rotation on that defensive line. I don't think that, I don't know.
You think it's a Infinity Stone?
Yeah, I think
that's a good one. All right, Thanos.
Yeah.
Did you see what from 97.5, Kincaid, the announcer, to see what he said this morning? Somebody had a conversation with Jalen Phillips, and he said he plans on giving 110% and being the player that they brought in because he wants to stay.
I did. So I did talk to my insider. They're already working on something.
Okay. That'd be nice.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
Is he putting that out there? Maybe it'll go viral.
I don't know if it'll go viral, but
someone will be in the comment. Insider.
I'm not an insider.
He's got his own recover 180.
Can we clip that?
Now he's got insiders. Dude's changed, bro. Dude's changed.
Oh man, no, not like that.
They got their own tailgate. He got an insider now.
Too funny.
Hey, I'm too legit to quit. right, Mark?
Shout out
You
to
know.
Mark Bird. That's my
If you
guy.
know, if you know, he also said merch. Yeah, holler at that link if you want merch. This is a rare occasion, okay? Bang, put your phone right there, bang, and you got it, okay? Again, shout out to everyone who in the comments. I'm just talking to the guys on the show. For some reason, the back end of this, it's not saying that it's live.
What?
Yeah,
It
no,
said
I noticed
scheduled.
that too.
Yeah.
I
Huh?
saw the same thing. I mean, we're having
It's
comments
scheduled.
going. Everybody's seeing it, but it does say
Yeah.
schedule.
And I hit
I was like-
live on it, so it could be a technical difficulty on the back.
I think it's just on the back end of the website.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Not that
Otherwise,
we
people wouldn't be able to see it. And comment.
Not that would be doing the
Antonio
slide over.
Holmes says we're live. He's confirming.
I Antonio
Joe
says
point that
12.
out. That's funny.
Antonio says
Speaking-
12 recoveries for $29 ain't bad. I got the watermelon. There you go.
That's not bad at all.
Listen, Antonio, you would not be disappointed. You would not
Go get the peach mango dog.
Speaking of Antonios, you happen to catch you guys staying up on the latest of Antonio Brown?
Bro, what the hell
What's
is
going on,
going
man?
on?
That is a roller coaster ride if I've ever seen one.
Yeesh.
It's
guys
a roller coaster that never stops, man.
You guys remember the guy that he's a kicker? He does YouTube content on
A destroyer.
Sure. He got invited to his Antonio Brown's house, and it's something like he invited him in, and I was just like, that was the first time I was like, yeah, it's not gonna end well with this Antonio Brown. And that was years ago. And here we are. Not that you make light of his situation with the CTE and thing. I'm telling you, man, that hit
Fontez
Hasn't
perfect, man.
Montez
has
Burke.
not been right ever since that hit, Now, Darren also says, honestly, I wouldn't mind sniffing around and bringing in Dayball to consult.
Dude, no thanks. I got to be honest with you, dude. And what really sold it for me, the hissy fit on the sideline during the Eagles Giants game. That was one of the funniest things I ever. Dude, it was literal. He was like a toddler. He couldn't control his emotions. He was
like Wheezy from
bro. He was having a literal hissy, bro. It was insane. It was so funny. I was like, that man can't be a coach. Get him the hell out of here, bro.
Damn.
Hey, if we need you to, we just need play concepts. I don't need you to manage anything on the sidelines.
Dude, I saw someone compare Brian Daboll to who's the one elf in The Year Without a Santa Claus, bro? If you see a picture of him, it is so spot on.
He does look like him. The one that's
Papa
yelling
Elf,
at him for
Papa
you
Elf,
can't make
yeah.
Papa Elf.
or whatever.
Papa
He
Elf
doesn't
is
like to make
wild.
toys.
Are you talking about?
you
Are you
Mickey
talking about
Muffin.
this guy? Is this who you're talking about, Ev? If I can get the photo.
If you can pull it up.
Oh, whoa! You have a lot of photos. Sorry, StreamYard. Talk amongst yourselves as I bring it up. But is this?
Yeah,
him?
but
doesn't
as
wanna
far as
make
having Daboll,
toys.
yes, him. Yeah. Tell me that's not Brian Daboll.
Yeah, that's him.
Yo, you know what's crazy about Dable is like you remember the beginning of the season, like he lost all that weight. It was like the off season. He lost, and it was like on it wasn't on HBO, Hard Knocks.
Yeah,
And then towards the middle of the season, he was like, "Yo, screw this. You see what I'm dealing with?
Haagen-Dazs Central right now, bro.
All that weight back."
Dayball's catching strays on Eagles podcast. Like, we're not even playing you this weekend, and I don't even play.
I don't even have a job right now, and you guys
Well,
are getting into me.
I just think it's funny because like everybody that left that organization, bro, they're like sending like Saquon, Daniel Jones, what's the other bull that plays for Green Bay, McKenzie, like everybody that's left that place.
Yeah.
To the moon, baby. To the moon. shout out to everybody again in the comments for sticking around and being a part of this. Also the people who listen later on the podcast, if this stream actually does record, because I will be out of my mind if it doesn't, because that's annoying as hell. But it will be live on the socials
We
side of
just did an
things.
awesome Zoom call.
But before we get out of here, we like to say it with our chest. It could be anything related to your current day. Something happened where you needed to talk about it. Talk about amongst your friends. I think Evan has one already.
I got to take down. I'm a big hater of a lot of bigs. Big airport, making me drive from the tip of Florida all the way back up to Philadelphia. That was absolutely brutal. Yeah, this whole thing with the having my flight canceled, that sucked, bro. Not 19-hour drive from Fort Lauderdale back up to Philadelphia. So F you, big airport on that one. That's what I got to say.
F you, big airport.
Yeah.
Shout out to anyone who didn't get stranded in the airport this week.
Yeah, y'all on your chartered flights must be nice.
Right. Y'all doing a real grande.
Stay with your chest.
Say it with my chest. This is Thanksgiving related. Do you eat just turkey on Thanksgiving, or is it turkey and ham? And then Christmas, do you do prime rib or turkey?
We do turkey and ham. Turkey and
ham on Thanksgiving, and then we go turkey on Christmas. And then
exactly what you said, Kincaid. Turkey.
You said prime roast, prime rib.
Prime rib.
You don't do prime rib?
No. Wish.
Yeah.
He gets a gold bellied over from Capitol Grill in Center City, Philly.
That's on a private jet.
Darren says just turkey on Thanksgiving.
I will say now that I'm a man with a yard, I'm excited to. I'm not sure about this year, but maybe next year I'm gonna try and tackle the deep fried turkey. I've never had
best thing you've ever done.
Okay,
yeah, I think I'm gonna try it out.
Dude, watch out for the fires, man.
No, well, you have to make sure it's 100% thawed. That's the issue. Water and oil don't mix. So you got to thaw that bitch out for a few days.
And take out the guts and all that stuff. Take that all out. Make sure you clean your turkey.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're ready for oh god, my bad.
Yo, Tim uses a washcloth on his turkey.
I bathe it. So I do brine. I brine my turkey. I put it in a chest.
Salt. Yeah.
Salt. A little bit of mixer, you know what I'm saying? Put my little season in it. I'm a griller. I love to grill, smoke turkeys and things like that. So that's the reason why I was asking. Everybody was kind of asking me at work yesterday when I went in the office. They were like, "Yeah, let's ask Tim." And I was like, "Oh yeah, let's ask the black man."
You ready for a big guy statement? So we found this out about 7 years ago. Deep fry the turkey, delicious. I've had a couple drinks in me watching football. We're getting ready to put the stuffing in. So it was not complete. It was still a little. It wasn't dry out yet. Your boy takes a little, makes a ball, drop it in the fry oil.
Ooh.
Get a deep fried stuffing bowl.
Yes,
My wife is not gonna let me do a fry dish.
No, because I'm big on that. Like the following day, when you got the leftover stuffing, you pan fry that in some butter.
Stop playing.
Degenerates are y'all, man.
Stop playing.
Degenerates, Gail. You haven't lived if you haven't had some fried stuffing.
Yeah, Gail bugging, man. You gotta get some food in your life, baby. Come on, man.
Fried stuffing.
The day after, bro.
Crisp
you fry that in some butter.
All right, I have another question. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but what is your favorite side dish with Thanksgiving though? Like, is
yams,
mashed potatoes.
See that
mashed potatoes right there.
That's why you my bro. That's why you my man.
See, our family. There's a reason why I'm a big guy. We do a cheesy potato bake.
What? Okay.
Cheesy. It's like a mix between mashed potatoes and mac and cheese, like legit.
Wow.
I thought you. I
And
thought
it
you,
is.
Sound like a fat person. I said,
I thought you. I thought you were about to say. I thought you were about to say sweet bean casserole because that would be the.
Yo, broccoli casserole goes hard at the Hearn
Come
house, man. I
on,
fucking
come
love some broccoli
on.
casserole.
I would take that if you brought that
Delicious.
plate to my house. I would throw it out the window, dog.
Hey, that's like when
You need
somebody
to have
comes to your
some
house,
green
they
on
got
your plate,
potato
bro. You
salad,
gotta have
and
some
they
green
put
on your
raisins
plate.
in it.
Bro,
Do not put raisins in my
And
potato
do-
salad. I'll smack
no,
the shit out you.
bro, do
Go
not.
ahead, boy.
Do not bring no broccoli casserole to my house ever.
I wouldn't bring broccoli. You think that I'm sitting here saying that the broccoli casserole is the home run dish? I'm saying it's a
No,
side
I would.
dish. I didn't
I
say
would-
it's my
if
favorite.
you showed
side
up with
dish.
that, I'd be
I
like,
said it's a strong dish.
Go home.
go home.
So I don't really like cranberry sauce, but is it homemade or is it out of the can?
I don't like the
my
can.
family's all about
I'm
the out of
good.
the
Do
can,
not
bro.
make
They
me
like
none.
the can.
Don't make me none.
See, that's a 50-50.
Yeah.
I hear it all. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro,
It grosses
big
me out
bags.
because you could literally see the ridges of the can, like on the.
Yeah,
Where
that's why I
that
can't
shit
do it.
grosses
And
me
all
out.
right, and then there's another thing. I don't like pumpkin pie. Don't judge me.
No,
I like
Pumpkin
sweet
pie's
potato
banging,
pie.
man.
Darren says to put Evan in the bathroom for the broccoli casserole.
Y'all not eating any greens on Thanksgiving, and you know what? That's why you
Collard
can't eat dessert
greens.
either.
Collard greens.
Come on.
Tim,
Hey,
She thought I was
my
gonna.
wife.
She thought I was
Wife.
gonna guess collard green peanuts. Get the fuck out of here.
hey Tim, do you have collard greens at your Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
We're
Wow.
uncultured.
He put his hands up like
What do I do with my hands? I don't know what to do with my hands.
Tim got unseasoned collard greens. What do you?
Oh man.
No, my father-in-law
Tim, all right,
can
Tim, I
cook.
got a question, Tim.
My father-in-law can cook. I don't make them, so
Is
don't
it
ask me. I never
Turkey?
made
Is
them.
it turkey neck or ham hock?
Turkey.
Turkey, okay. All right.
My father-in-law can cook. My father-in-law can cook. I'm not even
Todd's,
gonna front.
Todd knows what I'm talking about. Cheesy broccoli casserole. That's just bang,
I'm
bro.
good.
Yo,
This ain't
Bread,
Todd,
get some
yeah.
breadcrumbs in there.
Ooh, nah.
I'm a
Mac and cheese.
I'm a peaceful guy, but Todd, if you showed up to my house with cheesy broccoli roll casserole, I would punch you in your face.
I am now going to make sure to send
I will
pictures
say-
on Thanksgiving dinner to the group chat of all the
You know-
side dishes and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
is.
know what ends
Yeah.
up being a at least between me and my sister, what we end up fighting over, which I mean is a side to a side dish, dude. You ever hear of the dining car? It's a bakery up here in Northeast Philly.
Northeast
They
Philly.
got
yeah.
these cinnamon rolls, man. Cinnamon dinner rolls, bro. I'll eat like 4 of them. They're
Fun
so
fact:
good.
my mom worked there for 8 years.
At the
Oh,
dining car.
yeah.
No
Yep.
shit. So you know
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about.
You
I
eat
do.
cinnamon-
They're
cinnamon rolls
awesome.
all damn time then. This
Yeah.
thank
So,
you
hey.
continue into Big Back 4th of John podcast.
That's why we XL and double XL. Someone if you see Mark Bird in LA, punch him in the face. He says cheesy broccoli casserole with gravy.
Yo, Mark,
Get
come
out of there,
on, bro. This is the same guy that was eating tacos on the side of a road. It was super hot, looking like Jim Carrey on Fire Marshal Bill. Let me tell you something.
How could you be West Coast and hating on the side of the street tacos? That's
No,
their
them
whole.
tacos was hot, B. Ask Gail. Ask Gail.
Oh,
Them
that
tacos
was
was hot, yo.
they was pretty busting.
They were good. They were hot though.
Can I just, there was not
Tacos.
on my bingo card. I did not have a Fireman Bill reference.
You should have seen his face. His face was red. He was tearing up. It was hilarious, bro. It was hilarious.
Bob from Down Under offers up duck with balsamic cherry sauce.
I ain't never
Yeah,
had
just because
that.
it's a bird, don't mean.
What is this,
that
a
you
Christmas
eat it on
story?
Thanksgiving.
What is this, a Christmas story?
No,
Put 'em in
that's
the bathroom.
That's Australians.
That's Australian,
trying to jack our holiday.
Put him in the bathroom. That's also trash.
Duck?
Punch Bob
Does
in the
duck
face. when
take
I
you
like
never
see him.
had
chicken?
duck. That's a.
Does duck taste
No.
like chicken, Bob?
Chewy.
You've never had
Oh.
duck?
I've heard that. I haven't heard.
Nah.
Chili. I've heard it's just like
Tender?
kind of greasy.
You ever had
I've
duck?
heard gamey. Yeah, duck. It's a
Yeah,
little gamey.
gamey and kind of greasy.
Yo, you have duck?
Yeah, I've had it.
Duck's expensive.
chewy?
Though.
It's not.
Bro, if I think of a duck, I think of like Donald Duck.
We went off the rails on this one.
We
But
went hard left. After our guest left, we started talking about food. We were gone.
maybe we were hungry. Tim Armstrong, did you do your say it with your chest?
Figured out why my internet was garbage. So forget VPNs, because apparently
Yeah,
my
they'll kill
computer
your
was still
internet.
trying to attempt to hook up to Green Bay, Wisconsin. So that was why the last podcast, if I had technical difficulties, yeah, I had to go in and manually fix it. So forget VPNs. You just
Yeah.
switch automatically.
My say it with my chest. Didn't think this one over, but I have a electric blower. It is the most satisfying thing, just blowing stuff around. I feel like Thanos in the yard. I might not be doing shit, just putting stuff in a pile, but the satisfaction of just, it might be annoying to the neighbors. I mean, it might be that neighbor where they're like, "Why has he got the blower out right now?"
At what time do you get up though?
I'll do it at like 8:00 in the morning.
That's not bad.
That's right at the beginning
It's
of
kind
what's
of annoying.
acceptable.
It's kind of annoying, but
Any earlier, I'd be having a problem. But
Yeah, I have a problem. You doing it like 6 a.m. Like, yo, son,
No, I
you're not
wouldn't
gonna
do
fight.
but I'd still be out there for like. I always I do worry that my neighbors look at me like, "What is this guy doing? I don't think he knows how to use this thing."
do you
But
ever
it's all
worry
right.
about
I enjoy
people?
it. I enjoy it.
You enjoy it?
Do you ever worry about enemy forces gathering in that little trench by the street?
I never thought about that.
Well, now you're gonna be.
Yo, quick question though, Gail. Have you used the grill? No,
Have I used the
Like a
grill?
pause right there.
Yeah. that was the longest pause.
I have used the grill.
Okay.
Shout out to we have 2 cats in our neighborhood. They roam the neighborhood. They're somebody in the neighborhood left them years ago. So now everyone in the neighborhood takes care of these 2 cats. They nicknamed them Schwarber and Harper. But they have showed up on our doorstep, hollering at our cat outside. I have a question to the chat. Do we buy them a house and start feeding them outside?
Stray cats.
Because they're chilling on our patio.
As a cat lover, as a guy that has done this sort of thing, I could tell you that you're risking a colony forming outside. It's not because they're gonna go tell the homies, and then the homies are gonna show up. All of a sudden, you got 7 cats. Yeah, now.
And then you're
You
gonna
build a home.
You're gonna need more asthma pumps. They might have asthma.
I'm gonna take a photo tonight. They'd be chilling out there, and then we have a fox in the neighborhood.
See, now you're turning into like
Oh,
Charlotte's Web.
we went off the rails, but the fox is hunting them down every night.
Oh,
That's kind of dangerous.
So if you ever,
Unfortunately, that is the way of the world.
yeah, he over here trying to be Mary Poppins and shit.
You see, Lana, she don't got to deal with those issues because I brought her inside, and she chills
yeah, but my
inside. She don't gotta
cat
worry about
his,
foxes.
his cat's inside. Yeah,
is watching this. Like now, my cat's looking at me like, "Yo, can I have 2 boyfriends?" I'm like, "Yo, you need to get your ass upstairs." Anyway, Sean says, "Okay, when I work at Wegmans, I had the opportunity to have it."
I think he's talking about a turducken.
Okay.
Oh, turk duck. What? Say it again.
You know, come on, John Madden.
Okay.
You stuff a duck inside of a turkey, a turducken.
Did not know that.
Andrew, with the Phillies question, is it time to worry that the Phillies haven't re-signed Schwarber yet?
Yeah, I want them to. I don't care about that entire team right now. I hope they all go.
Yeah, I'm
That's
mad
where I'm at with the
Yeah,
Phillies.
Let's go Sixers.
Yeah, let's go Sixers.
Clap your hands, everybody.
They brought hip hop back. Oh, I was so happy, bro. They brought hip hop back.
But let's go with last word before we get at her. We'll start with you, Tim.
I'm excited about this week. We got another primetime game Sunday night. As you heard, check out the tailgate. Come swing by. Come have some fun. It's not going to be as early as usual. So I know a lot of people like sleeping in on their Sundays. So come on down. We're going to have some boiled peanuts. We're going to have you guys down there who both joined the show. Food is fantastic. Evan's cheesesteaks, they never miss. So I'm really excited to get everybody back together. I think the crowd is going to be pumped up this week. We're making a little run now. We're starting to click on defense. Now we just need the offense to do the same thing. So I'm just pumped. Let's get ready for Sunday.
Yeah, man. Sunday Night Football. Here we go. I think during the day I'll be tailgating and with the Niners and Cardinals, but I'll be rocking my Eagles stuff. Don't mix your greens too. Don't mix your greens. Keep your greens separate. Okay. But I'm excited for this game. I really can't wait. I feel like this is a game where, one, we got one of the toughest schedules in the NFL. Two, like Tim said, we don't have a back-to-back at home. So, and another thing, Gail even said it, we're not going through the gauntlet. We are the gauntlet. So, yeah, man, let's get ready, yo. Go Birds. 24-17. Go Birds.
Ooh.
I can't hear the gauntlet again. That was the collapse year we talked about the gauntlet. I can't.
Sorry.
Can't
My
put
bad.
that
My
omen
bad.
on us. No, last word is, I'm just looking forward to getting back out there, seeing everybody at the tailgate, cooking up some cheesesteaks. I'm not sure if Ryan mentioned what he's making on the show. I won't say it just because in case he did and he's trying to surprise people, but very excited for what he's bringing and what he has to offer. So come on down and go Birds.
Once again, shout out to all the sponsors out here taking care of the tailgate. Make sure you follow them. Use guys Philly, Francello's, Eddie and the gang making the pizzas. Savelli's Pizza for providing the cheesesteaks. For Ev, shout out to Recover 180. They're going to keep you hydrated at the tailgate. Last but not least, Bud Light for holding the tailgate down. Red Bull, we're giving the tailgate wings. Also, shout out to Philly Go Nuts. Shout out to her. She's going to bring the nuts to Philly. Shout out to Reverend DJ Lowski, who will be taking you to church. Got off the phone with Crooked T. They are re-upping on product tomorrow, so I'm gonna be driving to get some product, or maybe Tim Armstrong might be driving to get the product. But shout out to Crooked T. Shout out to Crooked T as well. Again, tailgate will start around 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
I think so too.
1 o'clock, 2. I'm lost, dog. I'm lost on what time. I always forget. So 6 hours before the tailgate, the game starts.
What?
8:20
Yeah.
is when the gates
open. The tailgate starts.
The gates open 6 hours
at
before.
1. Gates open at 1.
What's that say?
So that means you'll start at 2.
Can't read that, Tim.
It's on your phone. AGMNP opens at 1:20.
All right. So tailgate time should be 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. 2 o'clock it is. There you go. You heard it here first from Tim Armstrong. But again, appreciate you guys in the comments, and we'll see you guys soon.
Shout out Primo.
Shout out to Prime. Now, if I do hit go live on this and it goes live, what do we do?
Just run it back.
Run it back.
I'm kidding. I'm going to eat dinner.
Yeah, I was about to eat dinner.
I got food waiting on me.
Yeah.
I'm hungry after
I
all
got to
this
eat
stuff.
dinner and I got to take her to gymnastics. So, yeah.
Go Birds, and we'll see you guys in the next one. This is an experiment project.
We'll see what happens.
I
guess we're
Damn,
good.
he cut off
Did we
quick.
lose Gail?
Yeah,
Did
right.
we lose Gail? Or
think
did
so.
is he the only one live right now?
Yeah,
Right,
he's
probably the
doing
only
it
one
by
live.
himself now.
Probably the only one live. That's funny.
All right, I'll see.
All
I'll
right,
see you
y'all.
fellas on Sunday.
Yeah, y'all be safe.
Yeah, you'll be out west. All right, go
Out
Birds, y'all.
west.
Go
Take care.
Birds. Later.